What's up, guys? We're back.
Hi, everyone.
Uh-oh.
We're back in Provo again.
Back again.
Yeah. 6 white black boy,
Yeah.
6 white black boy. Ooh.
Yeah. People cut it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's for the... Wow.
That was a little.
I'm not going to...
That was a little sus, bro. Hey, dog.
You
Hey,
got-
yo.
You guys speak of hieroglyphics like people cut it. Yeah.
What is up, everybody? We are back for. Is this episode 10?
Yes.
Oh, yo, let's go. We're hitting double digits.
10 weeks.
Woo! Oh, oh my gosh, your poor ears. I'm so sorry. That was.
Woo!
Um.
You think we would have learned by now, right?
Yeah, dude, we've gone for 10 weeks. We started December 1st. It's now February. It's February 1st, isn't it?
Second.
Oh, it's
It's
second.
Groundhog Day.
But we're 2 months in.
Yeah.
It's wild. I honestly did not expect it to last like as long.
know.
I was afraid something was
I
going
know.
to come up and we were just going to stop like
And
4
drift
episodes in.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm really glad we've kept together. This has been nice.
This has been very fun.
Now, go ahead.
No,
ahead, please.
no. You got something?
Okay. I'll be quick. Most of you know this, but I'm going to be leaving on a mission in May.
Woo!
Praise the Lord.
Amen. Hallelujah.
I'm going to be gone for 3 months. It's May through August. I'm going to be singing and dancing in a city called Nauvoo. It's a very historical town for members of my church, of our church.
Is that the temple I'm looking at right now?
Yeah, that's the temple that I have right here.
Pretty.
It's a very beautiful temple. I'm going to be there all summer singing and dancing every day, and then debating going on a 2-year mission right after. So if that's the case, I'll be gone. What the?
Camera just shut off.
Oh, balls.
Did I not start recording? I thought I did.
Maybe not.
If I didn't, that would be awkward. You know,
Well, I'll just keep going while you're doing this.
yeah, we'll just
But if I do that, I'll be gone for about 2 years and 3 months, and there's a possibility I would come back and then do like the fall semester, and if I do that, then I would be back for a little bit in between. But coming up here, we're gonna have to take some long breaks, but we're gonna make up for that right now. Just
So,
getting episodes in every
Mind
week.
me. You come back in August, and then in
Yeah.
August you're gonna start putting your papers in and things
So-
like that, and do a regular mission.
No, so
I was like,
right
oh,
now,
shoot,
my
whoa.
decision, I would do my papers while I'm on that mission. So I would submit them to leave in August. So like
Okay.
I'd get back and then leave right away, or I'd get back, do the fall semester, and then leave in like January or during winter break.
Gotcha. See, that's kind of where I'm looking if I were to go. So
Winter break, ish, January.
the end of the year, I don't know yet.
Okay,
but
yeah.
if I had to ballpark it,
Yeah, that's probably I haven't made up my mind yet, but if I do, it'll be around then probably, or just right away. I don't know. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was yawning. I was yawning.
Frick, okay.
Haha, it's contagious. Got him.
Okay.
What in the? Okay, so sports fans, video game fans, today is
Yo!
a very special day.
Let's go.
Today is a very
Today's a great day.
special day.
7-year drought gone, baby.
I like how you immediately knew.
I
We didn't even
immediately
talk
knew.
about this. Sports fans and video game fans,
Yes.
it is a good day. NCAA football video games are returning.
We're back, baby.
on next gen consoles,
Dude, I used to destroy Dynasty on that game.
Dude, playing
like
with
NCAA
mascots
like 11 and
too.
12. Oh, that game was so
Back
fun.
when I was a kid, doing that. Okay, underrated, satisfying moment in video games. I'm not even like a crazy gamer nerd, so I couldn't go on and on about games. But this is one thing that just pleases my heart: scoring a touchdown and then hearing the fight song.
Oh,
Because you'll be talking smack to your boy next to you, and it'll just be ba 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 ba.
hey.
Ba, 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 ba.
I honestly played with USC a lot more than I did BYU when I used to play.
I played with
But-
BYU because I was a homer, but I would also play with like
Mm-hmm.
who else was really good. LSU was all right.
I'm a USC fan, so
Yeah,
not a lot of people know that. My dad went to USC, so.
Oh, I get
And
it.
then
Okay.
I'm a huge BYU fan though,
Mhm.
which explains the UVU shirt.
So
know.
you just hate Utah.
Actually no.
What?
The backup kicker for Utah lived with me in San Diego for a while. His
Oh,
name was John
fine.
Halliday.
I'll give you that.
And yeah, he was an absolute homie. Like I loved being around him. I will not root for Utah when they're playing BYU or USC, but I will root for Utah anywhere else because like I don't care that much. I just
I care that
clown
much.
I just clown Utah for the brand.
For the boys?
For the boys.
Dude, for the boys. Anyway, yeah, just some childhood nostalgia coming back.
Speaking of childhood nostalgia.
Hey! Lucas' roommates just yelled at him, keep it down.
Yeah, we're in a apartment full of 6 guys right now. Well, there's only 2 here right now, but you know how it be. Ice in the veins, baby. Rent. Brrr. It's actually a super nice place.
Welcome back to the ad-lib hour. Keep it down.
So this episode, we kind of want to not focus on this, but like we wanted to bring up a lot about our childhood. That sounds really deep. We wanted to bring up like funny childhood stories.
I heard trauma. We want to bring up a lot of childhood. Bring up a lot of the childhood.
Okay,
Anyway,
so before we get into that though, because I don't want to like backtrack off of childhood stories, so I want to say this in a bit. I told Kai that this happened yesterday, and just a little bit. I told him a little bit about what happened, but I have Snapchat. And just letting you know, if you were not involved in this, that does not mean I don't love you. It was just a certain small group of people.
Luke has other friends outside of me, and it hurts my feelings, is what he's trying to say.
I'm sorry. I'm cheating on you.
Oh, babe, stop. Lauren, plug your ears.
And so what I did was I created a private story, and I posted something on it, something a little bit. Oh, it's good.
We got
Hey, my roommate's home. No, go ahead and grab whatever you
roommate.
need. So what I did was I posted something, and it was like a little bit personal, and there were only like 13 or 14. No, there were like 15 people I put on it. And I don't really know how Snapchat works, so I accidentally made a group chat, and it was
oh no,
it was an embarrassing thing to put on a group chat. I'm not gonna say what it was because
it's his business. It's nothing like terrible.
Yeah,
in case you're wondering, it's not like
hold on,
anything
I'm
rated
gonna
R.
mute myself. Said person listens. Said person listens. Yeah. So yeah. So I don't want to like get too into detail, but it was like 14 girls and 2 guys, and I was very humiliated. I was actually really upset at myself for the first like 30 minutes. I was so embarrassed. And they were just making fun of me for it. And then they all became friends. And like, we have a cult around a frog named Lloyd now. And this is the longest. Can we get him on?
What? Can we get him on?
Lloyd? Yeah, it's Ava's frog. Like Ava's porcelain frog thing. So like.
Wait, Canadian Ava?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Ava. Wait, she in that group?
Yeah.
Oh.
I put her in it. But this is the longest I've ever seen a group of women get along. It's been like a day and a half. And like, I'm proud to say everybody's doing so well. It's actually so nice to see, to like scroll through. So I only have 2 guys in there. Oh, no. One of the guys added another guy. But one of them is my gay friend CJ. And he is my favorite person on this planet. And it's so funny to see just the girls sending group chats and then, messages. And then CJ drops like a 30-second video of just him like, okay, loved that. Okay, that was great. Oh,
just
yeah.
a recap?
Dude, I love CJ so much. Like rolling through it. And then he just responds to everybody in one video.
Shout out CJ,
it's so
dude.
great. I don't think he listens, but like, I might tell him to listen to this one.
Huh.
But yeah, he's my favorite.
That's hilarious.
He's so great. But yeah, that was my embarrassing moment this week.
Everyone needs a gay best friend.
Dude, that's a sad thing. I pretty much am people's gay best friend. And I'm straight.
I don't even think it got the last part of that.
I'm people's gay best friend.
And he's a straight, heterosexual, white, privileged male.
Did you just say straight and heterosexual right next to each other?
Well, yeah, because you got to fit as many labels as your bio.
Oh, okay.
You can.
Straight heterosexual likes women. Okay, now that's over with.
My pronouns are normal. If any of you have
I hate those kids so much.
Hate
They're so
kids
annoying
like that.
They're
Default
so annoying.
settings gang.
Oh my gosh, those are the boys with the ice emojis.
It's like, no, you're just vanilla.
You're just annoying and like disrespectful. It's
like, yeah, Luke and I are both straight too, but we'll jokingly flirt with any guy that crosses
dude,
paths.
I flirt with CJ more than I flirt with most people. And he's gay. Like, I literally posted on my story yesterday and I was like, dude, CJ, please turn me gay. I was like,
convert me.
I don't know. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, and again, like I said, if you were not involved in that group, that does not mean I don't absolutely adore you. It was just like a small amount of people. Plus, I only scrolled down to like the C's in my Snapchat, so I added my most of my best friends, and then
how many C's are in this? Oh, I thought you went to the C's and just started adding.
No. And then I was like scrolled to the people I had Snapchatted recently, and then I scrolled down to like my C's, and then I was like, okay, I'm not doing this. So I just added whoever I had at that point, and I didn't scroll past that. Dude,
gotcha.
I was so embarrassed. I'm still embarrassed about it because like it was kind of personal.
Nah, it's funny.
And I didn't anticipate on anyone like, because in the group chat now they're like, well, now you have to tell us. But if it was a private story,
It's
they don't
true.
know how many people are on it.
Mm-hmm.
And
It could have
I-
just been the one person.
Yeah, I respond individually rather than having to respond as a group. And I wasn't
Right.
planning on telling anybody what the thing was about. But like now I kind of had to. It was very, but it's a funny story.
Hey, cover your mic, cover your mic.
No.
Okay.
No, I
Okay,
purposely
that's why I
didn't.
was like,
But
is
she's
this
one of my best? Oh, Frank, I can't say that. I'm cutting that out. I can't say that. You guys aren't allowed to know what this is.
she's
Not she.
she's-
No she's. No she's. I actually, I'm not cutting. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, 11.
You did say there was like 14 girls, so that really highlights a nobody.
Okay, actually, yeah, you're right.
He was gonna say
Okay, yeah.
she's one of my best friends, but like no one insulted anyone. It's not even like rated R. Nothing inappropriate happened. It was just
No, it was just
funny.
me being an idiot and not knowing how to do it.
Exactly.
Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way.
Anyways, children. Yeah, we wanted to because to be frank, I didn't have a lot of talking points.
Yeah, I didn't either. This has been such a busy week, and honestly, yesterday was a pretty bad day.
And you'd
So
think
I did
that
not
would
think any.
you'd think
any.
that would bring talking points.
Having a bad day, or the
No,
busy week.
having a busy week.
Yeah, yesterday I kind of just felt like dog water. And I listened to my sad
You're
playlist
free.
in the
You're
room.
literally so free.
You're
You're
literally
free.
free. What are you doing? You're lost. Free
You're-
than a public restroom.
Freer than a public restroom. You're free.
GPR, earning check.
How do you
My-
know it?
My director told me to talk like a Gen Z person yesterday, so I was like, all right, bet. You're free. You're literally lost. Where are you going? You have nothing to do.
You're free.
literally
You're
named
free.
Frederick. You're
literally so
dog
free,
water.
You're lost. You're dog water.
He's like, what in the? I was like, I'm so sorry, Phil. Okay.
Nah, gosh, dang it, Bob.
Okay, I actually can't say that either. Ah,
Okay.
this is gonna be such a mess to edit.
It's just every 4 seconds. Yeah, so the other day I went to... I can't say
And then
that.
I went. And I said, what in the?
You said...
What's her name? Her name was. Oh, okay. Is she just random muted throughout the entire episode? Okay, I've said this like 6 times. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this
Let's
episode.
get into the schmeat.
Do you want to? I'm gonna grab a water bottle so that I can water podcast.
Drinking water podcast?
Yeah.
I'll do it while you're gone.
But start a little conversation real quick.
Start a little
And I will
conversation.
definitely be listening. It's literally right there. So
Oh yeah. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, we wanted to get into like childhood stories because everyone has fun ones. Whenever I'm with friends too, we would sit around and tell really funny ones. So I thought and I've had this written down for a while, like as an idea, but we've always had something to talk about. But you know what? Let's just kick back. You and your boys, girls, whatever you want to call us, your homies. Why don't we just kick back and tell funny stories?
Oh wait, let's get a thumbnail. Okay, that's good.
Boom, thumbnail. That's what that was. Sorry.
But we were posting for the thumbnail.
Posing for a thumbnail.
Write that
OMG,
down
not
as well.
clickbait gone wrong. Okay. Do you want to start with one? Do you have anything right off the bat, or?
Yeah, I've got a couple good ones.
All right, let's let you start with one.
Okay. So this is more of a traumatizing one, I guess.
Oh, okay. Goes back to the cut from earlier. Wait, drinking water podcast.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We
Okay,
didn't
hold on.
forget.
Here we go.
Just random yelling.
Oh, that was a good one. That felt good. Let me hear this. Oh, I felt that. That was good. I could smell that one. That was good. Okay.
Got a little bit of ASMR with the water bottle crinkling
Don't forget
too.
to stay hydrated, everybody. So, I do not remember how old I was. I was probably anywhere between 8 and 10 years old.
Mhm.
I have a really bad memory of remembering how old I was as a kid when I was doing stuff. But my
Gotcha.
dad got ordained a bishop, which means he had a lot of responsibilities in our church. And the day he got ordained bishop, he was on a spiritual high. He was super happy, and he came home and he heard me screaming from down. Our old house was really big, and we had a huge yard. And so we had was it an acre? I don't know. We had a very big yard in the back.
Yeah.
And we had a huge fence where we kept our dog Jake. And we were dog sitting one of our friends in our ward dog named Shondine. She was like a black lab, I think. Maybe
Okay.
mixed with something else. And I had gone down and I started to pet Jake. And Shondine didn't like that very much. And so she attacked Jake. And she started biting his face and his ears. And I got in the middle of it. You never want to get in the middle of that. I was 8 or 10 years old. So I ended up getting bit really bad so I got bit on my leg, right here. There's still a dent in my leg.
For audio listeners, he's pointing to his calf.
Yeah, it's like the in between my calf and my shin.
His
that,
drumstick.
Like, weird side. Yeah, where that dog just wanted a piece of that nice drumstick meat. Just
And back when we were younger, we both had some to spare.
yeah, dude, I was thick. We were both thick. We were
It's
caked
weird.
up.
I was skinny.
Call me Rapunzel's
And
mother.
then I got chubby.
'cause-
And then I was literally chubby. And then 7th grade, skinny, like twig. 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th, 13th. Anyway, I'm just kidding. But then like all the way up to about senior year, I got like chunky. Except for partway through junior year, I actually lost like 20 or 30 of it.
Whoa.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was weird. I would have like phases where I was a really skinny kid. Then in about 6th, 5th grade, it started to kind of gain. 7th grade came right off because I started playing football. And then, like, over the years of high school and stuff like that, it just came right back.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
But like he said, we had a lot of, chunk to spare. So that dog was going to town. The dog wasn't attacking me, but because I got in the middle of it, I just got bit so many times. So I got bit there on my leg. I got bit on my thigh in a couple different places. And these were all, like, puncture wounds. And then I got bit behind my knee. Like 2 or 3 times, like in that like knee armpit thing, like the knee pit,
The armpit?
the really sensitive spot, like right there.
The part you kicked someone, like, in the back to make
Yeah,
them
and
go,
it folds. Them. So I got bit twice there, and I still have scars there, but they're not very big.
Let me see.
And then I just had like scratches and stuff from falling on the ground or from like stuff. I didn't realize I'd gotten bit. My sister was down there with me, and she was
Yeah, you were
screaming
on
because
adrenaline.
of the dog. And then I looked down, and my leg was just red. I was like,
oh
oh my gosh. And
my gosh.
oh my gosh. That was blood. And then
That was blood.
My dad came down. He was very upset at the dog.
Rightfully so.
And so he grabbed me and he carried me up, and he took me into the car. He had like wrapped up my bites a little bit. We went to urgent care. And dude, I was screaming like a baby. Not on the drive. On the drive there, I was calmer, but like, going up and everything. That's so scary to get attacked by a big dog. Even though it didn't attack me, I'm still getting bit by it.
Right.
And then we went to urgent care. They were like, "Oh wow, you got some big puncture wounds here. Nothing we're gonna need stitches for." So I was like, "Okay,
Thanks.
good." Yeah, really. Didn't realize from the blood-stained sock.
Looks like you got bit.
But they gave me some gauze and wrapped me up. So I had wrapping here, and then they didn't wrap up my thigh. They just put like not band-aids, something on it.
Gauze.
Well, it was like gauze, but I don't remember how they put it on. Like, because they didn't wrap around my thigh. But and then they
weird.
gave me some pain medicine and stuff and antibiotics, and then they had to check me for tetanus or like rabies. Like, I don't remember. But I had to get all these shots.
For COVID.
And for COVID, dude. Spread by the dogs.
For the Rona?
And I came home, and it was like 11 at night, or 11:30, and I went, it had been a long day. So I was like literally the most exhausted I'd been in that's the most tired I remember ever being as a child, was that day. And so me being that tired and me being an idiot, I took my pills and I chewed them up, and they were capsule pills. Let me just say that woke me up. I don't remember any of the pain. Like, I remember it hurt super bad, but I don't remember it hurting. Does that make sense? The only thing I truly remember is how terrible the medicine tasted because I chewed it up. That's more, honestly.
Ugh.
Dude, I had like 4 capsule pills and I chewed them up, and my dad was like, "What are you doing?" I was like,
Need to pop a chalky milk to make the pain go away.
"Is this a Tums? Don't you chew these?" "Oh my gosh, look, it's a jelly bean." Dude, that was so... But even to this day, I love dogs so much, but like if a strange dog walks up to me in person,
You get tense.
I get really scared. Like
I'll
kind of pet it, but like I'll do this kind of thing, like where I'm like kind of backing away and like freaking out a little bit and kind of flinching.
I had that for years because I got bit by... I had like a couple run-ins with dogs, but I remember one legitimately biting me. It was like a little dog, but I was a little kid too.
Oh, little dogs are the worst. You should just... Those should be punted out of this world. Dude, they should be used for opening kickoffs in football games. Oh, somebody's FaceTiming me. Oh.
Who is it?
It's Billy.
Billy.
Hey, Billy. I'm recording the podcast right now. Is there any way I could call you back in a minute?
Billy.
Okay. Love ya. Bye.
Hi, Billy.
Okay. Anyway, keep going.
Oh, yeah. It was just this little white, like... I don't know what you'd call it exactly. It's not quite a Shih Tzu, but it's not quite a terrier, but it kind of looks like both. But
was it one of those ugly grandma ones?
No,
Okay,
not
good.
quite.
Good.
But it started yapping at me, and it bit me a couple times, and it didn't leave like any crazy scarring or anything, but it just left like, I remember the blood being like really weird, like it bit me, but the blood almost looked like a, and I don't know how true this may have been. I could have just remembered it wrong.
Were you a kid?
I was a young kid.
Yeah, as kids we. So
but
who
like,
knows, but
when I picture it, the blood was like almost like a pudding texture. Like it wasn't like
Oh.
oozing. It was really like, I looked at the scar and it just looked like kind of like just
yeah,
like you kind of squeezed pudding out of my leg. Really weird. And that could have been totally false. That's just always how I remembered it. And the wound wasn't crazy big, but I remember that always started a fear with dogs because dogs would always bark at me and they'd run at you. And as a kid, you just think they're going to get you. But then they're
Especially
going
if
to
you've
get
been
you.
attacked.
But yeah, and then, I remember one time too, my grandpa's dog, Brinley, he had 2 golden retrievers, Brinley and Shelly, rest in peace. I think it was Brinley. Brinley ran at me. Square in the groin.
Oh,
no.
I had a golden retriever too.
No, it gets funnier.
Oh no, no.
I did a front flip.
Dude,
I'm
I had
not
a golden
trying
retriever.
to be funny.
Jake, the dog that I was petting when it got attacked, was a
Yeah.
golden retriever.
Aw.
I can imagine
I
getting
love
flipped
Goldens,
over,
dude.
Same. I can imagine getting flipped over from getting hit by
I
those.
flipped over and straight up landed on like my back or my butt. I was like, and my cousins watched me. They were like, "What?" And
He just
she just
pile
ran
drive you.
straight through me.
You got
They were
smacked.
good dogs though, but it's still like I know that exact feeling of being tense. Now like you and I are like bigger, and if a dog tried something, I'm kicking it square.
Oh yeah,
Just like in that jaw line where it just creates a perfect shape for your foot. Just
chiseled jaw.
in its chiseled jaw
It was
line.
built for your feet, my guy.
It's a footstool.
That thing's gone. One more injury I want to talk about.
Oh, dude,
This-
I have injury stories. You want injury? I can go injury
I
stories.
I'm not going to talk about any more after this. You can if you want, but this is
Okay.
going to be my last one because I
Okay.
hate talking about injuries.
I think it's fun.
But this was freshman year. I was on a robotics team, and we had these huge sheets of aluminum that were like 1/4 inch thick.
Aluminium.
And these sheets of aluminium, we would lift them, but you had to lift them with gloves, or else you would get like your hand could get sliced up. You could lose,
Wow.
because the edges are stupid sharp
Yeah.
of metal.
It's yeah.
And one time I was trying to show off to somebody, so I picked it up with no gloves, and I put it down, and it was so heavy that it just slipped out of my
boy.
hand, and because it slipped, it fell down. And one of the sharp sides sliced open my, like, right here on my middle finger at the very bottom. There's still a little bit of a scar. But it's, like, right there where it goes this way.
Oh yeah.
You can't really see it. But it sliced open the very bottom of my middle finger, like where it connects to your hand on the inside.
No.
And I was like, oh, it's fine. And then I opened my hand, and it just started bleeding all over. And,
Ew.
dude, yeah, it was... Thinking about getting cut there makes me... Oh, because it's
I know
such
that
a sensitive part of your hand. And then I remember just looking at it, it's like, that was deep as balls. It wasn't deep enough to where I had to get stitches or anything, because my dad picked me up and we just didn't go to the doctor.
Yeah.
But like, it was deep enough to the point where it hurt for like weeks to
Oof.
like close my hand. That's what you get for being stupid. That's what you get for being a guy and trying to show off.
Literally. Because imagine you didn't drop that. Should have been like, guys, get this.
He picked up a
picked
sheet.
up aluminum.
But like
without
a 1/4 inch
gloves.
aluminum is stupid heavy. I should not have been able to do that by myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially with no gloves.
She would have went home with you that night. I mean, she would have. I don't know. You were
She
a
would have what?
freshman.
Sorry, what?
She would have put her Minecraft bed next to yours that night. Okay, but I lost it. I used to be able to do a trumpet noise.
I can't do a trumpet noise. There it is. Okay.
Okay. I also have like a slicing. So I'm not even trying to just match you. We didn't coordinate this, but you said slice. If you look at my thumb, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I got home from a summer camp and I bought a pocket knife.
Oh gosh.
Yep, and I tried to open it. And my
Boy
grandma.
Scouts.
Boy Scouts. Whoa, that wasn't terrible.
Okay.
You're never getting that again. But I was trying to open it, and my grandma's like, 1 second, let me open it. And she's like doing dishes. She was babysitting us. I was like, I got it. And I opened it, and it went to like the bone. Just, it was gushing, and the first thing I go is, I'm sorry. And she's like helping me wash it out, and I'm just squeezing it. And I had to wear like gauze and then tape around it, so I never got stitches. I should have, but now I got a cool little scar. See if y'all can even see that. Yeah, kinda. You can kind of see it, but
I'll show you my dog scar after because I'm not lifting up my pants right now. That sounded weird. I'm not lifting up my pant leg right now because I don't want to.
Oh, Luke, put your pants on. Audio listeners are like, what is going on?
Excuse me? That mixed with like the noises we constantly make.
Ew, Luke, put your pants on.
Okay. Another thing we did as a child, my brother and I.
You could tell this, but I want to keep telling injury stories because I have injury stories.
I'm going to stay off that because I know like half the people hate
That's true.
injury stories.
That's true. Trigger warning.
I'm going to put a little warning at the beginning of this because I know a lot of people are absolutely...
They get queasy.
Yeah. So because we had such a huge yard, my brother and I loved wiffle ball growing up. And, which, you know, me as a kid, you know, you all that listen to my solo episode, heard my YouTube channel, you know, that backyard was enormous. So we were like, dude, let's make a big wiffle ball field. And this is like a dope story. We with my grandpa and my dad we dug like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 8 holes throughout the entire yard, and then put up like 6-foot chain link fence along the entire thing. And it was like 150 feet from home plate to left field, and then like 300, or no, not 300, 200 from
where was this?
In San Diego in my yard.
Oh,
we had a huge yard.
Wow.
Yeah. So we had all this room to play wiffle ball. We used it 0 times. But it was seriously so dope to have like a wiffle ball, your own big wiffle ball field in the backyard. And it was honestly so sick. The only disadvantage was it was a little bit uphill and everything was dead there because, you know, it's San Diego. It was like 100 to 110 during the summer, so it was really hot.
Real
so
talk,
just killed everything.
off topic. I don't know why I'm yawning so much.
Dude, when I recorded the solo episode, I yawned like 18 times.
This happens on my TikTok live streams too. I just start yawning. I'm not even like that tired, but
It means you're breathing oh so well.
I literally think that's what I think. My body's just like, breathe. Breathe. Okay. I'll tell like one more injury story because I really do just have like one more good one. A lot of you a lot of people have heard this story, but freshman year I snapped my leg.
Mm-hmm.
I've told you this story, no?
Keep going, maybe.
So this part, like you're straight up your shin right here. There's 2 bones.
Put your leg on, dude. What are you trying to do?
Are
you trying to make a move, my guy? I'm putting my pants on now.
Are you trying to romance me? Yes. Well, it's working.
Hey girl, do you want to hear about my broken leg?
I could break your heart like I broke my leg. Good. Call me.
What's good, my guy?
Hit my WhatsApp.
You trying to get your heart shattered, my guy?
Let me break your heart like I broke my leg, and then I can...
Hey, little mama. Let me break your heart.
Yeah, how you doing, mama? Let me whisper.
Hey, mama.
Dude, speaking of injuries, simultaneously, all 20 listeners' ears just started bleeding.
From the...
Hey.
Or the...
Hey, little mama. Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let's whisper in your ear. Tell you something good that you like to hear. Anyway.
Oh, if somebody turned up their volume to hear the whispers, then anyways, right away, they're deaf. They're deaf. Okay, go ahead.
Alrighty. So, I'm at this place called Get Air Sportsplex.
Oh.
In Kaysville. There's probably some near here.
My mom better not listen to this because she hates me going to a trampoline park ever because she always thinks I'm going to break my back.
No, that's... Just step on a crack and break hers.
Welcome back to the Ad-Lib Hour.
Welcome back to the Ad-Lib Hour. Okay, dude, I have such bad ADHD. Okay, so, I'm jumping. If anyone knows, like, there's this big gray platform. There's a lot of, like, different obstacles you can take.
Like
but
the
then
different
there's
platforms in the middle of the room.
Yes. Have you been to the one in Kaysville?
No, but I've been to Get Air before. Oh, my heck.
Oh,
you are crap.
Peeking. You spiked real quick.
Keep going. That scared me a lot.
Okay. Roll call. Yeah, so I'm jumping from this. It goes platform, trampoline, platform. There's a lot of trampolines surrounding it, but there's 2 big gray platforms just in the middle that people can kind of jump, stand, and then it's kind of you could go and pick your next route.
Yeah.
And then people often will jump, bounce, and go to the next one. It's not like crazy difficult, but Get Air's trampolines to prevent people from going crazy high aren't insanely bouncy.
Yeah.
So it's like They have a lot of absorbing. Like the links are kind of like there's more bound together, and it's not as easy to bounce, so it makes it slightly more difficult. So what I did is I jumped normal, and then I tried to do it again. Jumped, but a bit far, so my legs are like this, kind of outward for the audio listeners. My legs are extended outward a bit,
on almost like locked, straight,
straight
legged.
A bit. Not that. That's the thing is I didn't land like this. It's just here's the platform, my hand. I'm jumping, and then there's like the yellow that goes and creates the grid system, like that yellow padding. I'm getting a bit close to that, so I'm like, oh shoot! And as soon as I land, my left leg just. And luckily I still kind of bounce, and I just jump and sit. So somehow I made it up. Like I didn't collapse or anything because that would have been bad. But I am laying there, and I can feel my leg doing this. Like flap your hand like your wrist.
Looking like Gumby.
And how your wrist can just kind of shake. My shin to my ankle was doing that. Not my ankle, my whole foot. So from like the middle of my left shin all the way down could just... Both bones were completely severed in half. I'll send you a picture. Pop that one up. Pop. Do we want to
I don't know
trigger
about
warning?
that. I don't know about
You don't
that.
want to see it? All right, we won't post it.
I don't mind seeing it, but I don't know about posting it on.
We could just put up like
Send
a
it
warning.
to me though.
I'll send it.
I'll debate putting it in. If I'm putting it on, it's gonna be right now.
Right now.
Close your eyes.
Skip.
Okay, I'll tell you when to open your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, open your eyes now. You're good.
You're
it's
good.
all safe.
Yeah.
Just No, I'm kidding.
Another one. But real talk though, that hurt like a mother. I didn't believe it because I'd never broken a bone.
Yeah.
And get this too. This was spring break. The camera turned off. I'll turn it right back on. But this was spring break, the last like day before the weekend. It's like it feels like the last day of spring break because the weekend you don't have school anyway.
Yeah.
And the previous spring break, I got appendicitis, so I had to get my appendix taken out. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Boom, fix the camera. So yeah, I snapped my leg in half, and then so I get appendicitis, and then the next spring break, snap my leg in half.
What happened the next spring break?
That's the thing is, I was legitimately terrified.
You're just sitting in your room all week, like
dude. I
in
was
the fetal position.
I was like, I was joking, like, place bets. What's gonna happen this year? But also, I was like, what's gonna happen?
I'm
this
not
year?
allowed to drive anywhere. I'm not allowed to walk anywhere on the road. I'm not allowed to get hit by a car.
I'm not allowed to hold my breath
bike.
for too long. I'm not allowed to breathe for too long. I'm not allowed to drink too much water. I'm not allowed to eat unsupervised.
Me with COVID. You're not allowed to breathe for too long. I was just sitting on my bed like, you sound like Old Man Jenkins from SpongeBob.
What are they selling?
That's not him, but
Chocolate. They're selling chocolates.
Okay, but yeah, injury hour. So now I have a plate and 6 screws. I can pop up a picture of my scar. That's not as gross. It's just scar, and it's healed for a few years, but it's still like a solid scar.
Jeez, that's wild, dude.
Mm-hmm. I could feel the metal. Sometimes it acts up too, and it gets a bit sore because it'll just
it's
rub.
acting up, dog.
Make me want to act up.
Oh, I did the thing again. I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. I know how much you
You're
guys.
better at it than I am.
That was pretty bad. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna go to 33 minutes, and it's somewhere around there. Is the around there leg photo? I'm writing down notes.
Oh, got you.
What's a childhood story you've got?
Childhood story. Not really childhood. Oh, actually, I do have a childhood story. So in primary school,
Caleb, come back.
Caleb, we miss you. But that was awful. That was British. But in primary, it's like the young like Sunday school thing for our church. I had a big Toy Story thing going as a kid. Loved it.
Okay.
And so this makes my parents laugh all the time. Whenever they get the chance, they're gonna tell this. They're probably gonna tell this at my wedding one day. But
you mean our wedding? Last week I said my ex was a guy. This week I'm saying we're getting married. Yeah, he's in my fridge.
And then you also said you want to be turned gay. So.
Oh my gosh, I'm like 3 for 3 in the last 2 days.
3 for 3 with no manhose.
That boy sus, yeah.
That boy sus, yeah.
Got it. Okay, keep going.
So someone goes, they're like, one of the teachers asks a question, and I go, oh, I know. I'm probably like 7, 6. I don't even remember 6. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I was young. And the teacher calls on me, and I go, Not as a joke either. I don't think I was like trying to be funny because I was too young. Nowadays, I'd probably say something like this, but I go, what does a space ranger actually do in primary? Not after
At church.
not in like little Sunday school. It's like in front of all the kids my age
That's
and
so
younger and
legendary.
older. Like
That's how you get your name out there.
literally.
That's the Space Ranger kid.
I was being an influencer from day one. I'm still not an influencer. I hate that word. I will never call myself that. But yeah, I go, what does a space ranger
I actually did, like,
do?
In primary school, or sorry, not in primary school. In primary, we it was my birthday and they let me pick a song and I asked to play "We Will Rock You," but I said,
Oh
"Can we
my
sing
God.
We Will Rock You?" Because I had like a We Will.
Do you remember on field trips, like on the bus, there was one kid that would start going, like he would start stomping
And,
from like the
yeah.
back of the bus where, who sits in the back of the bus?
Redditors,
No.
whomst,
Where do the cool kids sit?
the back of the bus.
Exactly. So, it was like...
The cool kids would start that.
I'm starting We Will Rock You. They're playing Queen, dude. As a kid, frick yeah.
Okay, never mind.
But...
Oh,
just
you mean if
hear,
they're playing the song?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you just meant out of nowhere.
Well, in general, too. It's like
Okay.
the cool kids sit in the back of the bus. So I
oh,
was
cool
joking.
kids definitely sit in the back of the bus.
Dude, I'm realizing how bad that question sounded.
That's where I thought you were going for a second. I was like, bro, I'm gonna have to cut this out too.
No, sit wherever you want. That's not what I meant.
we got you. We know what you meant. Don't worry.
That's so funny though.
So I'm
Like,
just gonna take that clip out of context. Me, you
who
going,
sits in the back of the bus?
and I'm just gonna be looking at you dead face like,
What did he say?
what did he say?
Yeah, no, I was not talking about Miss Parks. Oh gosh, that's really funny. But yeah, there was always those kids that would just start going boom, boom, and then everyone would start clapping. The whole bus would start doing it, and then the bus driver would be like, "All right, that's enough."
Our kids. Wait, hold on.
What?
All right, kids. I'm gonna try to put like a voice.
Our
effect on this.
kids?
All right, kids. Please keep it down in the back. Please sit down. I could see you all standing up.
That's enough noise for now. Sit down, please.
I have to deal with you guys all day. Please don't make me do it again. I have the power to drive us all off the
I
road.
was gonna say, I am holding all of your lives in my hands.
In 2 fingers. Just driving like this. Driving like a British person
I know.
drinking tea.
It's for real. This steering wheel's the size of like me, and they'll just sit there and drive like this.
Dude, when we were going to tour for a choir,
Right.
we were driving there and it was like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I think we were driving home. Or we were driving there. I don't remember. But it was like 3 or 4 a.m. because we drove through the night. We left at like
all
11:30.
through the late night.
All through the late night. We left
It's a Travis
at
Scott song.
11:30 p.m. From Disneyland, and we drove all the way back to Utah
Oh wow.
and on a tour bus. And it was like 3 or 4 a.m. probably. And I was the only one awake on our bus. It was I was a sophomore. It was like the chamber choir. So I was
Okay.
the only sophomore, and like so I was a little bit younger and more immature. And I hated sleeping on buses, so I always wanted to talk to people. I was more energetic, I want to talk. So I was awake, trying to wait for the seniors to all wake up.
Right.
And I felt us go off the road. I felt us like hit the rumble strips. I was like, oh. And then I felt us hit the rumble strips on the other side. I was like, oh no. And then we didn't go onto the dirt or anything, but we like went off the road a little bit. And then I felt like I saw the bus driver like and recorrect. I was like, did that woman just fall asleep? Did she just fall asleep driving like 40 kids back?
We were joking, saying we have the power of your lives in my hands.
No, but this tour bus lady,
and
she
this
was weird.
woman almost
But
did it.
straight up, and I was the only one awake, so I like was freaking out, and I woke up the dude next to me. I was like, Cade, did you just feel that? Did you just feel that? He's like, no. Did I feel what? I was like, did anybody else just feel that? And I woke up like 3 people around me. I was like, guys, I was freaking out. They're like, dude, calm down, it's fine. I was like, no, it's
the bus driver
not.
tries to save her butt and go, you saw nothing even happened.
Looking at me in the mirror like, dog,
She's
you
like,
keep your mouth shut, or I
"Say it
will drive
again,"
us
and
off.
I was gonna say it again, and I'm slaving, but
I'm swaving. Say it again, I dare ya.
Say that again.
Say dare ya.
You're gonna cut that one out too.
Dang it.
I saw it coming. I saw it. I was waiting. Like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
This is just gonna be an episode of cutouts. I'm not even saying anything bad. It's just slightly not family friendly.
I know. That's the thing is we want to keep this kind of PG. Oh, I might have to share this. Okay. No. Back to last episode. Yeah. Back to. I found out the candle exploded.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You did?
Yeah.
I don't remember you ever saying that.
Yeah. And you literally freaked out. Second of all, here's what happened. It exploded in someone's house.
What? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, dude. That's why I said
I was just.
that brings the house value down at least 80%. Because that smell is never leaving the house. That's in the
no.
carpets. Dude, that's literally disgusting.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I just found out too. It's Gwyneth Paltrow.
That's who it is?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is.
But it's like she's a celebrity.
Oh.
I thought it was just some woman in like Arkansas making moonshine and candles, but same ingredient. No, I'm just kidding. But so I thought it was just some nobody. It's like a celebrity. I'm like even weirder. But anyway, we don't have to go back to that.
Call it, like,
yeah. So you almost
Down Under Decadence.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think the name of it was literally "This Smells Like My."
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, weird.
Whack.
Wacko.
That's pretty much all the childhood stories I had.
Okay, if we're gonna go car story, we can wrap this up kind of soon. But if you want to go car story, it's nothing crazy. But let's see. We stopped at this gas station called Arby's. It's not Arby's. We have the meats. It's Arby's. We have the candles. But Arby's. We have gas. I don't know, but it's literally the letter R, the letter B. I think it's like 2 initials.
Okay.
But it's just in Bountiful, Centerville.
Okay.
But yeah, we were pulling out of there. We were grabbing ice cream after school. Shout out Andrea. She was our chauffeur sophomore year. She freaking rocked. But she was like the senior that would take the sophomores.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was cool. And she was also my best friend's older sister. So that's why. Like they lived right around the corner. So it's like, of course I was going to go with them. And then us four, there was another kid too that would go with us. Us four, we stopped to grab ice cream because they sell this root beer ice cream, which I might get on the way freaking home. Jeez, I forgot. It's good.
Vampire Penguin sells some. They have like it's like snow. It's like ice cream mixed
Sounds
with
like an
shaved
alt
ice.
TikTok username.
Vampire Penguin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it's actually wild. It's
I'm
a weird
sure.
texture, but they have a root beer ice
Interesting
cream thing.
Yeah, so it's root beer ice cream, and we turn the corner and there's this stoplight, and we're in this small little Hyundai like sedan, like it's old, but just a small little car. And she's not paying attention. She thought the light turned green because the car had started to kind of move a little. So she just kind of let go, and then the car straight up just goes boom right in the back of this giant Chevy SUV. Like
Your car?
Yeah,
The
like
car you were in. Oh,
yeah, like the big mom Chevy SUVs. This is like this green one. It's just
the worst.
And my friend Joey, we're all like, oh my gosh, is everyone okay? Oh, and I should preface it with this. She's like, Joey, you need to buckle. And he's like, I'll buckle in a minute. I'm eating my ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
Luckily, we weren't going fast, but it's so funny when I think about it. Because if you know who Joey is, this just makes it even funnier. Because he's just like, no, I'll buckle in a minute. I'm eating ice cream. And then we crash, and she's like, is everyone okay? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And like my chest like hurts because the seatbelt like caught me. And then like same with my friend Alex too. We're all like, oh my gosh, is everyone okay? And Joey we're like, Joey, are you good? And you see ice cream all over the back of Alex's seat. Just all over the back. His ice cream's gone. And he goes, why does my face hurt?
Oh my gosh.
And then no. And then where's my ice cream? And we're like, she's like, did you not buckle? He's like, no, I was eating ice cream.
Oh my gosh. What
And mind you, this was like 2 minutes or seconds later. Like no more than 2 minutes later.
My guy
so
got knocked out.
He was fine after that. It just happened like, ugh. And he was like, what just happened? Like, I just had ice cream and now I don't. And my face
now
hurts.
it's gone. And now my face is covered in it. What? Did I just like...
Literally, it like
you
got
just
on the ceiling.
black out and make out with your ice cream? You're like, oh, you look in bed right now. Just... Whoa, what just happened?
I could use some ice right now.
Sorry, guys. I just... I blacked out there for a second. What happened? You're just covered in whipped cream and
Jeez.
cherry.
Also us. We want to keep this PG. No, but we pulled into the parking lot and Andrea is like terrified. She felt so bad. But it's just so gold how he's just
Where's my ice cream?
Why does my face hurt?
Dude, PSA, please wear your freaking
Yes,
seatbelts.
wear your seatbelts. Oh my gosh.
Please.
I cannot stress that enough. Don't drive distracted either.
I've had friends in very unfortunate situations because they did not wear their seatbelts. And genuinely, it's so preventable. And like, I have a lot of friends that don't wear their seatbelts, and I'm never in their car like, wear your seatbelt, dude, because that's, I feel like annoying doing that. But please, wear your freaking seatbelt.
Yeah, wear your seatbelts, please. In all seriousness, people will say it's uncomfortable. You know what else is uncomfortable? Having 2 broken legs and flying through a freaking windshield on I-15. That's also very uncomfortable. So wear your seatbelt. But yeah, we love you guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks so much for listening to episode
Happy
10.
Valentine's coming up.
I don't want to talk about it.
Neither do I. Yes, I have a girlfriend, but she's far. Oh, camera battery's low. How is it low? Anyways, we're going to end this anyway.
All right.
Bye.
We love you guys.